All right, we are just going to give it just a second here so we can get live. All right, we are just going to okay. All right, it looks like we are live on YouTube and not quite Facebook yet. Give me just a second. All right. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not working on Facebook here, but we're good on YouTube. All right. I swear this worked yesterday. Okay, I'm not really sure why it's not working here. Oh, well, let's just go ahead and get started. All right. Thank you everyone for joining. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how you can launch your business, your small business on Amazon. There is just so much potential for Amazon, for you as a small business owner. And as we know, the holidays are coming very quickly. So this whole webinar is all about how you can launch your business on Amazon in time for the holidays. But we're also going to look at the quickest, easiest, cheapest, or most cost-effective way, if you don't like the word cheap, because Amazon can be a beast, especially as a small business owner. You know, we've really done a great job at being scrappy and helping our fellow small business owners, and helping them really understand Amazon, but also how do you get set up without having to spend $10,000 right on the actual setup process before you can make a sale. So we are going to talk all about that. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Give me just one moment. Share. Okay. Now, if you could just let me know in the chat if you can see my screen okay. Let's see here. I think we're good. All right, looks like we are good to go. All right, let's talk about how to launch your business on Amazon in time for the holidays. like I said, we're going to talk about the quickest, the easiest, the cheapest, most cost-effective way that you can get your small business selling on Amazon before the holidays, which are very quickly approaching. So you're here because you're an entrepreneur, you're a small business owner, or maybe you're a CEO, but you are looking to grow your business on one of the largest online shopping sites in the world, right? No one is a stranger to Amazon, whether you're a customer or not. You know what Amazon is. But what you may not know is that Amazon has 300 million customers. 300 million. And about half of those are Prime members. So 300 million people. So, okay, let's go down to 150 million people get free shipping, have their credit card already input to Amazon. So can literally just click one button in order to purchase your products. Amazon has perfected the art of making it very simple for their customers to purchase. And so they're going to do the exact same thing for you. All right. So I've broken this down in two phases. The first one we're going to talk about is selling on Amazon right for your business. 90% of the time, Amazon is a good platform for you to sell your small business, sell your products on. Sometimes it's not though. So I want to go through this quick checklist just to make sure that your business is set up properly. You have the right business model, basically, in order to be successful selling on the Amazon marketplace. And then phase two, we're going to talk about the super simple 7-step roadmap to launch your Amazon store. And we're going to do this quickly and cost effective. And we're going to save you a boatload of time. And you're going to start making money very quickly as soon as you get your products live on Amazon. Okay, so we all know that Amazon is great, right? But what is so great about Amazon other than what we already know, right? So just a couple of really quick stats. If you weren't already convinced that your small business needs to be selling on Amazon, again, whether it's physical products or you sell books or you sell curated boxes of things, Amazon sells everything, apps, video. There's so many different things that you could sell on Amazon. But here's just a few reasons why you really need to get live on Amazon with your small business before the holidays. Customers trust Amazon. 89% of buyers agree they're more likely to buy products from Amazon than any other e-commerce site. And that stat is from 2019. So 89% of people are more likely to buy products on Amazon. Why? Because they trust it and because it's easy and because they know that they can return something if they don't like it, right? Which can be an issue for sellers, but we're going to teach you how to combat that, right? People taking advantage. 89% of people, that's a huge stat, right? So the other stat that I wanted to throw out there was that there are 4,000 items per minute being sold on Amazon. What if you could sell one item per minute? What if you could sell 60 items, 360 items per hour? Like what would that look like for your business? I bet it would be a huge difference. Buyers, 23% of buyers just visit Amazon for inspiration. So especially Q4 holiday season, people are looking for gifts. And even if you don't specifically sell gifts, your products could still be gifts to people who need them, right? 23% of people go to browse Amazon just to find something. So those 23% of people are never going to see you. They're never going to see your small business and your products if you're not for sale on Amazon. So think about that. All right. Amazon brought in, this number is, you should be sitting down, right? $125.6 billion in Q4 of last year of 2020. So we all know what happened in 2020, right? Everybody started buying things online because of the COVID pandemic. We're still living through it right now, but Q4 of 2020, $125 billion. It's just an astronomical amount of money. So for me as a small business owner, it's a no-brainer to get my products on Amazon and to get all of my fellow small business owners convinced that they should be selling on Amazon. One more stat for you, and then we're going to get into the meat of the webinar here. So wow, 38% is the market share of retail e-commerce sales online. 38% of people are buying on Amazon. Out of all online e-commerce, that is just a huge number. And if you compare it to the next marketplaces, Walmart at 5.3, eBay at 4.7, Home Depot, Best Buy, Target 1.2 versus Amazon's 38%. Yeah, big deal there. Okay, so I hope I've convinced you just how much potential the Amazon Marketplace has for your small business. There are just so many different reasons why you should be selling on Amazon with your small business products. I think there's a lot of people out there, especially customers and new small business owners and newer entrepreneurs on the scene. There's been a lot of new people diving into entrepreneurism over the last couple of years because of what's been going on in the world. And I don't think everyone really realizes the potential of Amazon as a marketplace and all the opportunity that you can make money on Amazon. So we're going to focus on one specific way, which is a very big way, right? And it's selling your physical products on Amazon, the products that you're already selling in your small business, moving them over to the Amazon Marketplace in order to grow your sales, acquire new customers who may have never seen you before, right? And may not ever see you if you're not on Amazon. Okay, so let's dive into phase one, the qualifier. Is selling on Amazon right for your small business? Okay, like I said, there are 4 different boxes that you need to check, and 90% of businesses will check these products, but we're just going to go down the list just to make sure. The last thing I want to do is waste your time, right? If you're in a business model where selling on Amazon doesn't work, move on. There are so many other places that you can be selling. So I just want to make sure that you're here and that your business model fits in order for Amazon to be a good sales channel. So the 4 boxes you need to check are: we need to look at your products, we need to look at your cost, we need to look at your time, right? And your team's time. And then we need to look at long-term strategy and brand building. Okay. So those are the 4 things we're going to basically the boxes to check. So number 1, your inventory needs to be scalable. What does that mean? So if you have a yes product, yes for Amazon, it means your inventory is able to be mass produced. That means you also have reliable manufacturing. And you may be like, this is a no-brainer, but we have people that are like, should I be selling my handmade stuff on Amazon or should I go to Etsy? And yes, Amazon does have handmade section. It can be very profitable. Absolutely. But your inventory must truly be scalable in order for you to be really successful on Amazon. So you want to make sure that you are able to mass produce, right? Again, handmade is fine, but the things that don't fall in this bucket are one of a kind, collectible, maybe vintage, some of those items that you'd see on eBay, right? Go to eBay to sell those. So your no products are going to be your one of a kind, your collectibles, right? These things that we cannot replicate. And the reason for that is because what we do on Amazon is we create our own product listings. Now, if you're building a brand and you're trying to sell your small business products, you're creating your own product listings. There are other ways to sell on Amazon. You can do retail arbitrage. You can sell other people's things. You can sell books. You can sell other brands' products, and that's okay. That inventory is still scalable. That's still a yes business because your items that you're selling are in mass production, have ideally reliable manufacturing, with the caveat of the issues with COVID that we've been seeing, right? Nobody really has reliable manufacturing at this moment, but in a perfect world, these are the qualifiers that we're looking at here. So the second thing, now you have your inventory, right? Because you never want to run out of stock. Once you take the time to create a product listing, you always want it to be in stock. There are going to be things that come up where maybe you run out of stock here or there, but ideally you don't, because then people can always purchase your products, right? Seems like a no-brainer. But again, just things we like to go through to make sure we're on the right track and we're helping the right people. So number 2, you need to make sure you have good profit margins. You've got to understand Amazon's fees. This is really like a huge question from so many different small business owners what does Amazon charge? What are they going to charge me? What are the fees? So here it is, your account. So your Seller Central account is going to be about $40 a month. Then they're going to take a percentage of your revenue. So you can estimate about 15%. However, it ranges from 5 all the way up to 17%. And depending on what category you're in, it can go higher, but typically we're right around that 15%. So if you're estimating, use 15%. And I'll give you an example in just a second. The other thing you want to take into account are the shipping and handling, or the FBA fees. What's it going to cost you to ship from your warehouse or to use Amazon FBA, which I highly, highly recommend anyway. So, oh, hang on just a second. There we go. So the other thing is that you want to add a few extra dollars so that you can offset, the cost of your price if you need to, right? But you want to have a goal of at least a 30% or more profit margin. And I have a free resource. If you go to mastersofmarketplace.com/pricing spreadsheet, you can download a free pricing spreadsheet template that will help you price your products and will lay out all of the fees on Amazon. Make sure you check that out. I should have put a link here, but mastersofmarketplace.com/pricing spreadsheet has a really great free tool for you there to help analyze your margins. So, okay, so here's an example. Let's say I'm going to sell this item, this little desk organizer, and it costs $29.49 for the price. Okay, so if I take my 15% out of there, that's my $450. Now, if I go through and let's say our FBA fees are about $319, again, go download the pricing spreadsheet. It is in the chat now. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. mastersmarketplace.com/pricing spreadsheet. Download that. You can go through this exercise on your own with your own potential products that you want to sell on Amazon. So then you've got to input your product cost, right? So we're estimating this is about $275 or so. So your total cost on the item is about $1044. Now, of course, we're not taking into account your labor costs and your shipping to Amazon. These items are within the spreadsheet. So again, go check that out. But overall, high level, we're looking at about a $19 profit, right? So that's well above our 30% margin, our 30% ideal margin. Now, if we take this and we say, okay, this is our product to sell, we're going to sell these, we're going to list it just like this. Here's our fees. If we sell 10 units a day, we're making $190 in extra profit every single day. Right now, if we sell 100 units a day, we're making almost $2,000 in extra profit every single day, just by selling 100 units a day. Even if you can sell 100 units a month, that's an extra $2,000 in profit for your business just by opening the sales channel, right? So make sure you know the fees, but also just know that it can be very profitable for your business to sell on Amazon. Okay, the third thing is your time availability. I really want you to think about this because as a small business owner, as an entrepreneur, you probably have a whole lot of things going on. If you're anything like me, right, you have a business, but then you have this going on and this going on and this project and this partnership and this mastermind, right? There's all these things going on. So you need to really sit down and think of who's going to set up your store. And I highly recommend, if you want to learn how to do it, that is awesome. You should be able to set up your store if you want to. If you don't want to, get someone on your team. I'm telling you, it is not rocket science to figure out how to set up your Amazon store. And I'm going to give you the exact roadmap in just a few minutes here. So I'm going to make it so that it's not rocket science for you. But just know that this doesn't have to be you. This can be someone on your team. This can be your executive assistant. This can be your intern. This can be your bookkeeper. This can be your kid, right? This is such a great skill to teach your kid. I can't wait till my kids are a little bit older and I can show them how to do this. I have no doubt that they're going to be selling multiple millions of dollars on Amazon as soon as they possibly can. But for you, really think about, do you want to be doing this? Do you want to learn Amazon? Do you want to learn this, or do you want to outsource it and stay high level, right? Like I said, you can learn it. I'm going to stop my tangent, but just know it's not rocket science. And there's a very methodical step-by-step that I can give you to then hand over to your team, and they will launch your brand on Amazon for you. Highly recommend that. Okay. Are you going to set it up? You can have a team member set it up. There's a lot more front-loaded work to launch, right? As opposed to maintenance. You get what you put into it. I still recommend you maintain it. Of course, that's what we do with the agency. We're in client accounts every single day, always looking at ways to get more sales and grow quickly. But then who's going to manage your store long-term is going to be a team member, or you could also outsource it. Now, if you're looking for help outsourcing, we do take on, we offer full service management here at Masters of Marketplace. If you're interested in that, you can send me an email at hello@mastersofmarketplace.com. And I'd be happy to get on a call with you and price out long-term services. But you want somebody running point, somebody that's in your account every single day, because bad things will happen if they're not. I promise you. I've been doing this for 10 years. You need somebody to be able to manage it after the store launch, and just know that it could be a virtual assistant if that's all that's within your budget, and that's okay. Just don't take on more than you can chew. So the fourth thing is building a brand. Okay. I want to make sure that you're selling on other platforms. Amazon cannot be the only platform that you're selling on. It just cannot. Just don't do it. It's a terrible idea. I've seen businesses get burned. I've seen businesses go out of business because they refuse to sell on other platforms, and Amazon did one thing and shut down their listing for 4 days and they can't recover. That's an extreme example, but you must be building a brand. You must be selling on other platforms. You must be selling other products. Maybe you start with one product, but you have the idea for a product line, right? The more products you sell on Amazon, the more money you can make, and not every single product is going to be a winner. So, you want to ideally have more than one product to sell. You need to have your own website. You just do. It's 2021, right? It's almost 2022. You just need to have your own website. You're a small business owner. If you don't have that, you should probably go do that before you get on Amazon. I mean, you don't have to, but you really need to. You want to be creating a social media following, right? And the biggest thing, if you have a registered trademark, the answer is yes. Move forward with proceeding on Amazon. If you have a registered trademark, or you're in the process of getting one, we are currently in the process of getting one for our new brand, which I'm so excited about. So make sure you have a registered trademark. You're in the process of getting one, because that's going to help protect your brand as well. And you get huge perks with Amazon once you get that registered status. So if you answered yes to all 4 of these items, that is great. Want to keep going. So basically, we've now qualified your small business to make sure that you've checked the 4 boxes, you know what you're getting yourself into. Now we can proceed to, okay, got it. I know my business is right for selling on Amazon. What do I do now? How do I actually do it? So now I'm going to take you through the simple 7-step roadmap to launch your Amazon store before the holidays. Again, this is for an existing business. You have some sort of assets, whether it's your website. Maybe you're still trying to think of what kind of products you can sell, and that's okay. Maybe you sell books. Maybe you're looking to expand. If you have a small business and you're selling things on the internet, I'm going to teach you the simple 7-step roadmap to launch your small business on Amazon before the holidays, which are coming very, very quickly. Very quickly. They always tend to come much quicker than I think. So really quick, our first step, we just went over this. Qualify your products, qualify your business. Make sure you said yes to all 4 requirements of the first phase. So just a little recap, make sure your inventory is scalable, make sure you have good profit margins, make sure that you are, you have time availability, or someone on your team is able to help you, right? Make sure you're building a brand, right? You have a website, you have a social media presence. These are all really, really important things. That's step 1. That's it. We've qualified. Step 1, you're done. Okay. So step 2 is you're going to set up your seller account. Now, there's a couple different ways you can do this, but I highly recommend, you're watching this, you want to sign up for a professional seller account. Okay. It's $40 a month. But this gives you unlimited product listings to list and register. So when you're a professional seller, you're going to go to sellercentral.amazon.com. And this enables you to create your own product listings, but then also to sell items that are already on Amazon. So regardless of what you're planning on selling, this is probably going to be the best option for you. The other thing is that you're going to need to verify your identity. Amazon takes this very seriously. I know this is kind of boring. It's really just kind of administrative stuff, but these are the things that you can go get. And I'm going to save you this time, because now you already know you need your ID. It can be a passport or a driver's license. You need your bank account statement, right? So just get that ready. And you also need a business address. So this is a new requirement of Amazon in the last year, is that you always had to have a business address, but now you have to have a business address that they're going to post publicly on Amazon.com under your seller profile. So just something to know before you get set up, you want to make sure that that address is a business address that you're fine with being published on Amazon. Okay. So that's number two. You qualify is number one. Number two, you sign up for your account. Okay, step three is you're going to register for your brand. So I talked about the trademark, right? Why you need a trademark. Every listing needs a unique identifier. So you need a UPCs, EAN, depending on what country you're in, or you can utilize brand registry. In order to get brand registered on Amazon, you need a registered trademark. If you don't have one, let me know. I have an amazing attorney who is working on my trademark, who I would highly, highly recommend. Again, if you need things, just email me at hello@mastersofmarketplace.com. I'm all about helping my fellow small business owners, entrepreneurs. That's why I'm here. That's why we're doing what we're doing here. So you need a trademark for the brand registry, but once you get approved for brand registry, and it's a pretty simple process, kind of flow through as you start setting it up, this is going to allow you to have more advertising opportunities. So what does that mean? Like different placements, right? You can run headline search ads up at the top of that search page. You can run video and search. I'm sure you've seen all these, but you can only get these ad placements as a registered brand, right? You can still sell on Amazon without a trademark. Absolutely, you can. You do not need, especially if you're selling other people's products, or you want to do, dabble in retail arbitrage, or be flipping things online. You do not need brand registry. Brand registry is for your brand. For your small business, you're growing your brand. If you're selling other people's products, it's a different game, and you don't need that. It's actually a lot easier, but can be more difficult to source. So just a little bit of a different way to sell on Amazon. But brand registry also allows you to get brand protection from Amazon to an extent, right? They'll do some things while they won't do some other things. But then you also get a brand storefront. So you get to basically build out your own website on Amazon.com, which is really cool. I've seen a whole bunch of really awesome brand stores. We've built some beautiful, beautiful brand stores for all of our clients that we work with. It's just a great way to get Amazon customers to learn more about your small business, let them know you're a small business, right? But then also to teach them about your brand, let them know about the different product lines you have. You can put videos, you can do all this really cool stuff. But on top of that, you can also go live on Amazon. You can be an affiliate on Amazon and sell other people's complimentary products and get a commission, right? You can do Amazon posts, which are like little Instagram pictures that link to your product. So there's all these different perks for being brand registered, which is why I highly recommend doing it if you are building your own brand. Okay, so that's step three. Step four is all about pricing. We need to know, how do you price your products for the best profit, right? You need to do the math. Like I said, go download the pricing spreadsheet. Ideally, your margins are at least 30% or higher, right? We've seen up to 65% margin on Amazon selling 3P, which is amazing. You also really need to consider your other selling channels. So are you selling on Walmart.com? Are you selling on Best Buy? Are you selling at Target, right? So you need to make sure that your pricing strategy is in line with the other marketplaces, because if you're selling on a different marketplace for lower than what you're selling on Amazon, they're not going to like that. They can suppress your listing. They can take away your buy box. There's all these things. So just consider your pricing, your profit margins, and then the other channels that you're selling on. You can always change your pricing, right? We do price testing all the time. It takes, 3 seconds maybe to update your pricing on Amazon in your store. And then it goes live almost immediately. So you can always change your pricing, and people constantly do this, especially if you are running out of inventory, you're running low, raise your price, right? It'll help maybe slow sales, but it'll also make sure that you remain in stock. So there's a whole lot of different kind of strategies that we talk about that I'll get into a little bit further in the webinar, but just know you can change your pricing. And if you're a third-party seller, you have complete control over that. If you're a first-party seller, you do not. So that this doesn't apply here, but I do really recommend you being a third party if you have a small business. Okay, so step 5 is the really exciting one. We're going to create your product listing. And there's a lot that goes along with this. So just bear with me. I'm going to go through this quickly because I'm going to show you an example, which I think will kind of all bring it together. So there's a few main parts here, right? So you want to look at your product title. Look at your keywords, make sure they're descriptive. You got your brand name in there. Maybe you include the material, the color, the size, whatever descriptors, whatever keywords that you think people are going to be using for to search for your item. You want to make sure that that they're in your title, okay? Because those are going to be the most really, it's the most visible section in the search results page. And then it really helps with keyword optimization. If you're targeting the right keywords, people are clicking on it, converting, the whole Amazon algorithm thing. So make sure you have relevant keywords. Character count is crucial. Some people don't realize that you only have a certain amount of characters, and this is dependent on categories. So one category could be 50 characters, while the other category is 150 characters. So again, knowing the ins and outs of this stuff is going to save you a ton of time, a ton of frustration. So just know that character count is crucial and it varies by category. All right, so product imagery. This is a really, really important one. Images really sell the product now, images and video. If you go to any product listing and scroll through the images, the good ones have these really nice infographics that basically tell you the features and benefits of the product. These are the kind of graphics that we make for our clients. And these are the graphics that convert really well on Amazon because people are lazy. They just are, especially Amazon customers. That's why we purchase on Amazon, because we're lazy. We don't want to go get the credit card out. We want it to already be there so we can just do a little one click, right? Absolutely. People are researching on Amazon. Maybe I wasn't planning on buying this item, but I saw it and now I really want it. So now I'm just going to click, and now all of a sudden it's at my house 2 days later. Make it so easy. Okay. So your primary image has to have that all white background, right? Or transparent. It's just the picture of your product. So be really careful when you do that. You don't want to violate Amazon's terms, but it's just the primary image with the white background. All images need to have at least 1,000 by 1,000 pixels. Why is this important? Because you want to make sure that your items are zoomable for Amazon so that customers can zoom on them and your listing will get suppressed if you can't, all that. So I'm giving you the measurements, 1,000 by 1,000 at least. Okay, so your third section is your product description. Now, your title and your imagery really are the two biggest things that your customers are going to see first and foremost. That's how you get people's attention on Amazon, or these two things, the title and the imagery, first and foremost. So if you're going to do nothing else, do those two. Okay, so the third thing is your product description. You can get creative. You want to have an amazing description where you sell your product. You can also use A+ content, or you can use text. A+ is available if you have brand registry. So I highly recommend you do that. And you can basically build out like a one-page kind of sales page with images and text and whatever else to showcase your product. You can do comparisons, and you can show the product in use and all that good stuff. A+ content is great. It's a great way to sell. Then the next one is your features and benefits. So also kind of known as your bullet points, right? So you want to make sure that they're clear and concise. You're talking about your key product attributes, but really the best way to do this is build out your bullet points, but then incorporate each one of those into your images within an infographic. So if you're talking about this amazing, blanket that you're selling, if one of the features is that it's super soft and snuggly, right? Put that in your bullet point. In one of them, you have 5, most categories you get 5, but then create an image that has somebody snuggling with it and showing off how incredibly soft it is. I don't know, maybe I just want to snuggle with a blanket right now. The winter is coming. I got blankets on the brain. But you want to make sure that you're showcasing the product and the key attributes. You can talk about them in the features and benefits in the bullet points, but also showcase those in the imagery as well. Okay. The next thing is pricing. We've talked about pricing. It's really, really important, which is why I'm still talking about pricing. Look at the competition. You want to research your competition no matter what. You need to analyze your profit margins, get the pricing spreadsheet. But you really want to make sure make sure that you are looking at your competition. And I'm going to talk about it in a minute, but in our new course, we have a whole module on how do you research your competition. And that's really looking at your competitors on Amazon is how you're going to figure out the best way to position your brand, to create your product listings and really position your small business on Amazon. So make sure you are looking at the pricing from your competition and where do you fall in there? How competitive is your pricing and how competitive can it be, right? So here's an example of an optimized Amazon product listing. So you can see we've got a really nice title right here. We've got so the primary image is just the item itself, right? It's the microphone with the whole kit, everything that comes with it. And then if you look over at the other images here, they're kind of small, but they really call out the features and benefits within these nice infographics. And then you get a video slot at the bottom here. So typically you have you have 7 image slots basically, and you can use 6 for images and 1 for video. I highly recommend you use the video slot because that's going to help raise your conversions exponentially. But then, if you look down here, you can see there's a couple different options, right? So maybe if I didn't want that version, I could go a little bit cheaper and get one of the other variations that's like $15 cheaper. So giving people options by varying is the best way to do that. And then if you look down here at the good sound effect microphone, right, you see the nice features and benefits bullet points that this seller has created. And they really call out some of the best features and the biggest selling points of the product. So this is a really nice looking product listing. The title may be a little bit wordy, but it's got a lot of really good keywords in there. So again, make sure you're looking at the character count when you create your title, but it's very important to make sure your title is full of good keywords, but also clear, makes sense, and it's going to entice people to click on it when people see it in the search results page. All right, so step 6 is send your inventory to Amazon. I highly recommend you use Fulfillment by Amazon, also known as FBA, right? So this is where you ship your items in bulk over to Amazon. It's going to help you avoid the post office. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you money, and you're going to get more sales because so many Amazon customers filter by Prime badge or only buying things that are fulfilled by Prime because they want their stuff in 2 days. Amazon has conditioned us to want to get our stuff basically now. And some things you can get in 2 hours or even 1 hour, depending on where you live. It's pretty amazing. So having your products for sale on a platform where your customers can get them within an hour is, how could you say no, right? Why not? Why not try, right? The other really important thing to note is that there's no minimum quantity to send. You could send 10 units, you could send 1,000 units. I get this question a lot, do I have to send 100 units of each item to Amazon? No, you could send 3. It's really up to you and how much inventory you want to be tied up in there. Because when you send over to Amazon, they will then distribute it to their different warehouses, which is all within their algorithm and their logistics programming so that they know they can get your items to everyone across the country in 2 days, really. So that's the idea is you take everything, you ship it to one warehouse, and then they'll kind of place it around. So these are just things that we can't do with one warehouse, with our own fulfillment center, right? And then as customers purchase, Amazon's going to ship out those orders to them. I highly recommend doing FBA. Even if you can't do your whole product catalog, pick some things. Like we have a client who their products are perishable. So FBA is not a good option for them right now, but what we're doing is we're creating the non-FBA items and then we're varying them with an FBA item, which is like an accessory. And then so when people are searching, we still have the Prime badge, but it's not for the primary product, it's for the secondary product. So there's a lot of different ways where you can really strategize and look at, okay, here's my business. What makes sense for my business? And then, right, how do I position it the best way to maximize sales and growth on Amazon? All right, so we've gone through all of the steps. We've done the market research, the pricing analysis, we've created your product listing. You've already got your account set up, right? So the last step in the process is to launch your store. There's so many different ways you can do this. There's Amazon gurus out there that have these softwares where you can launch things on their softwares and they guarantee you all this stuff. And they probably violate Amazon's terms, and not all of them do, right? But these are the simple ways to launch your Amazon sales channel once it's up and running, right? Couple things you can do, cost effective and easy, right? Without like spending a bunch of money and hiring all these people to do it for you, and staying within Amazon's terms, which is just so important. So you can email your list, just email your customer list, email your prospect list. I love people that take this initiative because, number one, Amazon rewards outside traffic to the site. So if you are launching your new, let's say your new blanket, I'm going to stick with a blanket analogy. It's really dark and dreary outside my window here. So let's say you're launching your new blanket line and you've got a prospect list, or maybe you even have a customer list, but what you want to do is you want to offer them, you want to let them know, right? You want to say, hey, guess what? This product line is now available on Amazon. You don't even have to start with a promo code. You just say, and we offer free shipping for all Prime members. Like, some people are just going to go buy it because they can get it in 2 days and they can very easily and simply buy it on Amazon. So before you like create all these discounts and promo codes, email your list, let them know that your product line is now available on Amazon, and that's going to kickstart your initial sales, right? Only do this once because, of course, you would much rather have your prospects and current customers coming to your website to shop. I love Amazon as a sales channel, but it cannot be your only sales channel, and it's never going to be your most profitable, probably never going to be your most profitable sales channel. Your website, your own e-commerce shop is number one. You want to be driving people there first and foremost because your margins are going to be higher and you retain all the customer information, which means you can remarket to them, retarget them, sell them more stuff. Amazon makes those things very difficult for you. So I only recommend doing this for like new product launches, right? Email your list, get those first initial sales, get people to buy on your Amazon listing, and then don't email them again until you launch a new product because you want them to go to your website. But there are some other things that you can do to launch, right? So after you email them, maybe you announce it on social media. Again, just say, we're now for sale on Amazon and free Prime shipping in 2 days. Like, that's a huge perk for a lot of people that, maybe didn't know that you were on Amazon yet. So there's also other opportunities, and these are just kind of some like, in passing, like if you are on a podcast, you can say, well, my new blanket line is available at my website, xyz.com. And we're also available on Amazon and free shipping for Prime members. Like, just mention it, right? There's no harm in it because there's so many people who are only going to buy on Amazon. And that's okay. So you just want to make it known that your products are for sale on Amazon. You can also take advantage of your business card or your email signature to announce it, or just let it sit there, right? You could say, or you can even put on your website if you want. Just say, hey, we're available on Amazon now. Have a link, whatever. Just let people know, right? Just post it around. The other thing, really, really important. So if you've gone through all these and, if you don't have a list or you don't have social media yet, that's okay, right? Ideally, you're building those things for your brand. But the one big thing that's really going to kickstart your sales and launching your Amazon sales channel for your small business is Amazon advertising. It is just the best way to get top of search, right? To get those placements where people are going to find you first and foremost. And with the holidays approaching, we know all the people that are just kind of browsing around Amazon. There's all these different opportunities, right? But if I was going to pick one to tell you on top of these other things that I just listed, launch Amazon advertising. You can start with a very low budget. You can start at $10 a day. You can even set up an automatic campaign to where you're not targeting keywords. Amazon will target keywords for you, or you set up 2 ads. Now, don't get overwhelmed by this. It's actually very easy to launch with Amazon ads. So you set up your blanket line, right? Set up 2 ads. one automatic at $10 a day and one manual, which is where you take your keywords that you've targeted within your product listing and put those in there. So maybe take your top 10 keywords, set up a manual campaign and set that up for $10 a day. And then you let it ride. Let's see what happens, right? You always want to go back, optimize, collect data, all that good stuff. But these are the best ways, the most cost-effective, quick, easy ways to launch your Amazon store to the world. All right. So that's it. We went through the 4 qualifiers. We went through the 7 steps. Now it's up to you. If you are ready, take action, get started today. And of course, I am here to help you do that. I've taken you through the process. What else can I do to make it super simple, super cost effective, super easy for you, small business owner, entrepreneur, to launch your products, to launch your business on Amazon? Well, I've got the perfect solution for you. It is called the SMARTS method to launch your small business on Amazon in the next 30 days or less. Now that's a big goal, right? 30 days may sound like a lot to some people, may sound like not enough time to some people, but I'm telling you, we have done this. We have launched a few hundred brands on Amazon now over the past 10 years since I've been selling on Amazon. And since I've had the agency, we've launched hundreds of small businesses on Amazon. And so, I've created this SMARTS method because this is the tried and true method that we've used so many times. And now I'm giving access to you. So it's really for any small business owner, entrepreneur, or CEO who has a product to sell online. Again, whether you're selling blankets or books or dog treats, or you're selling, I'm looking around my office, yoga mats, whatever it may be, your own products or someone else's products. This course is for you because it's going to save you tons and tons of time. It's going to save you hours of research, hours of frustration. If you're watching this, you may have already tried starting to sell on Amazon, getting your small business on there and ran into roadblocks. I would not be surprised at all. Amazon really throws up those roadblocks. They want to weed out people that aren't serious sellers and who aren't serious business owners. And you know what? That's not you. So I'm going to help make it super simple for you by holding your hand and taking you through the exact process that the team and I have done to launch hundreds of small businesses on Amazon over the past 10 years. I'm going to help you make more money this holiday season and far beyond, because we're going to set you up for success. We're going to build the foundation. You're going to launch quickly so that you can be on Amazon before the holidays start. But we're also going to lay the groundwork so that, yes, you're going to launch for the holidays, but then you're going to grow and you're going to keep growing this sales channel for your small business, right? Okay. So, basically, I want to make sure that you're ready for this. Are you ready to get your business in front of 300 million people ready to buy something this holiday season? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of $125 billion last Q4, I believe was the number. That's a lot of potential for your small business. If you've ever felt frustrated, right? Like I said, you probably hit a roadblock or you just got lost trying to set up your shop on Amazon. This course is going to save you hours of frustration, thousands of dollars. If you're putting a time, or if you're putting a value on your time, and you're, say, $100 an hour for an entrepreneur, that's not even really that much, but let's say, have you spent 10 hours trying to figure out Amazon? Have you kind of wasted like $1,000 of your time trying to figure it out? I have no doubt. I know, because I talk to people all day long that are just like, I hit this roadblock. I don't know what to do. Now I need your help. So in the course, you're going to learn, I'm going to give you all of the tools, everything we use, because it's the easiest way. What it is it's the SMARTS method. So it's a method that I've created, again, based on this process that we use internally at Masters of Marketplace to launch new brands on Amazon. So The method, the course, it contains the exact roadmap with tutorials along the way of how we launched all these small businesses on Amazon. You're going to get the accelerated path. Okay. So that the goal is that we get your small business live on Amazon in the next 30 days. So how is that going to work? So this is the first time that I'm releasing this course. I have not shared this method, and this is the very first time. So I'm really excited. If you decide to join, you're in for a real treat, because you're going to be able to ask questions. You're going to be able to make sure that you're set up for success, because it's one of the early you're one of the early members. So how's it going to work? So every Monday, we start next Monday. For the next 4 weeks, you're going to receive new steps that are going to guide you down this most direct route to profitable sales on Amazon for your business. And we got to get going because the holidays are very quickly approaching. So we're going to show you how to launch your small business on Amazon and how to start generating profitable sales in the next 30 days or less. There's so many small business owners that set up shop on Amazon, and then they look at their statements at the end of the month or the end of the year, and they're like, I didn't make any money. What happened to all my money? So we're going to make sure that that doesn't happen to you, because it's a very common issue that we see with our small business owners. Okay, so what is the SMARTS method? I'm going to let you in on it, because even if you don't want to join the course, this is the roadmap. This is the path, right? So the SMARTS method, if we look at it in SMARTS, right? So step one is to set up the foundation. You need to understand how Amazon works so that you can figure out how best to make it work for your small business, because every small business is different. You're a unique business. Even if you have competitors that are doing the same thing as you, your business is unique because you're one of a kind, and your business is too. So I'm going to show you how to take the necessary steps to build that solid foundation to launch your business on Amazon in the right way. Okay. It's not just like, well, we're going to guess and try to figure it out. Like, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. That's step one. Step two is market research. That's the M in our SMARTS. So I'm going to show you exactly how to deep dive into your competition on Amazon and use their examples as what to do, but also more importantly, what not to do, right? So you're going to learn how to position your brand on Amazon based on data, research, and everything we've done, over the past years. Like I said, we've kind of seen it all. I can tell you what to do, but I can also really tell you what not to do. Very important. All right. Step three, analyze the pricing. So there's our A. I've talked about pricing. It's so critical, because if you're not priced properly, you're not going to make any money. You could have this great Amazon sales channel, but if Amazon's taking all your money, then, what's the point? So you need to know about the fees. You need to know how to save money on those fees. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that, right? So that you're making money on every single sale. Step four is super important. You got to get the right assets in place. So what do you need to create that amazing product listing on Amazon? I'm going to take you through it step by step. I kind of breezed over it a little bit in the 7 steps that I just presented, with the title and the images. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I'm going to give you examples. You're going to get to look over my shoulder. And again, you're going to save a boatload of time and a ton of money just by taking this roadmap and letting me help you. Okay, so number 5 is our T, our transaction details. So this is not, the super sexy side of selling on Amazon, but it is critical. It's vital. And it's also really, really easy to get overwhelmed and confused when it comes to shipping, logistics, FBA. What does that mean? Fulfillment on Amazon. Well, how does that work? Where is my stuff? Is it in this warehouse? Is it in this warehouse? Well, what if I can't use FBA, or what if I go out of stock at FBA? Then what? So there's all these different nuances, but I'm going to show you how do you optimize these processes, right? How do you get a process in place that works for you in order to maximize your margins, but also your conversion rate? Like I said, if you don't have that Prime badge, it's going to be really, really hard to get thousands of sales every day. It just is. It just is. So I'm going to show you that. And then of course, the last S in SMARTS is sell. And sell, because selling is what we do on Amazon. So you're ready to sell, but then how will you launch your new sales channel? And I let you know some of the tactics that I really recommend and that we do, but I'm going to get into the super detailed of here's the email template that you can send to your prospect list, right? To highlight the FBA, the Prime badge, right? So you're going to get the templates, you're going to get the resources, you're going to get the roadmaps, you're going to get everything that we use here at Masters of Marketplace to launch new small businesses and brands on Amazon. So, what is the SMARTS method? I kind of just went through it just to make it super simple. It's setup. Then you do market research. Then you analyze your pricing. You get the right assets in place. You look at your transaction details and make sure those are set up. And then you sell. You sell as much as you possibly can. So, why am I doing this? Who am I? What gives me the authority to do this? My name's Kathleen Coble. I've been selling on Amazon for over 10 years, and I've been helping small businesses just like yours. And my specialty, what I do is I help small businesses grow sustainable, profitable sales channel on the Amazon marketplace. So there are so many small businesses and brand owners who have an amazing product to sell. They just don't understand the ins and outs of Amazon. And so, my goal as a small business owner, myself as an entrepreneur, is that I want to take this big giant beast that is Amazon and help my fellow small business owners take advantage of Amazon. Because, I hate when people say, like, don't buy on Amazon. You're just fueling, Jeff Bezos's astronaut launch rocket ship, whatever. Maybe to an extent you are. However, you are also potentially helping a small business, right? Like mine, you're also potentially helping put food on the table for your fellow small business owner. So as a small business owner, you've got to get on Amazon so that you're in front of these 300 million customers, 150 million Prime customers who aren't going to buy your stuff if you're not on Amazon. They're just not. And that stinks, but they're just not. So get on Amazon. But the deal is that, like I said, the team and I have launched hundreds of brands on Amazon. I've seen all of the roadblocks. I mean, we continue to uncover new roadblocks, but that's the great thing about my agency is that we see it. We're dealing with a roadblock right now with brand registry and a client who is selling another brand's products. And we have some issues, right? But we know how to fix that, right? We know how to get past the issues, and we can also foresee those issues to help you get set up the right way so that you don't run into those issues and you don't get frustrated and waste your time and waste your money and then never launch. So that's what this course is for. I'm going to take you on the most direct path to quickly start generating profitable sales on Amazon. So how does this work? We're going to start on Monday. Now the intro training is available right now. So if you sign up, you do get access to the first couple of videos to get you started. But so every 4 weeks, starting on Monday, you will get the new steps that are going to guide you down the most direct route to profitable sales on Amazon. So next Monday, we're going to start with step 1 and step 2, where we're going to lay the foundation to help you generate unlimited sales potential. And the following Monday is you're going to get access to step 3 and step 4. You're going to build the assets to make sure that you're converting and you're profitable on every single sale. Okay. Step 5 is going to be then the following Monday, where we're going to talk about shipping and fulfillment and what's the best way to get that set up. And then step 6 is going to be launch. How do we sell? How do we really unlock this gold mine of customers ready to purchase your products and get in front of them? So that's how kind of the logistics of everything's going to work. And so, like, why wait? We're in Q4. Like the holidays are, 6 weeks away. So in the next 30 days means you're going to launch your small business, your products on Amazon before the holidays. That's going to unlock so much revenue potential and so much brand building and exposure for you and your business Why wait? There's never been a perfect time than now, right? Why put off taking your small business to the next level? Because I really firmly believe that every day you're not selling on Amazon is a day you're losing money. Even if you're only generating 5 sales a day on Amazon and your profit margin is $10, right? That's $50 in profit every single day. That's $1,500 in profit in your pocket every month just by having Amazon open, right? This is profit. I'm not even talking revenue now. You can buy the Smarts Method course right now, and you can open your next sales channel on Amazon in 30 days or less. And this course comes with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it, if you start it and it's not for you, I'll give you your money back, right? Like if the course isn't for you, then we'll work that out. But if it is, it's going to be far more valuable than the price tag. So the price tag is normally $19.97. And why is the course $2,000? Because you are going to be getting the most direct path to help you make tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars could be the potential, or millions of dollars. So, I really price this out looking at what are the resources you're getting and how much time and effort, energy are you going to be saving by having this roadmap. So if you're interested, go to mastersofmarketplace.com/start, and it will lay out all of the details and allow you to purchase. Now, because this is the first time that I'm revealing the Smarts Method, I want to be there for my scrappy small business owner and entrepreneur. So for this round, instead of making the course $19.97 until Monday, until we officially kick off and start next Monday, November 15th, I've dropped the price 50%. It's $997 instead of $19.97. But this is only for a limited time, because if I let this go forever, you won't act, and then you'll miss out on all of these sales that you could potentially get over the holidays. And I don't want you to do that. So I'm hoping that by slashing 50% off the price, that it'll help kickstart you into getting your small business live for sale on Amazon. So again, go to mastersofmarketplace.com/start in order to start, and you get immediate access to the course. Like I said, there are a couple. So you'll get new trainings every Monday for the next 4 weeks, starting next Monday, but you don't just get nothing today for signing up. So there are some modules ready. And then of course, all your bonuses will be delivered too. So if you're kind of on the fence, like, who is this person? And does she really know what she's talking about? Here are just some quick testimonials from previous clients, previous students, right? Just saying, Mary said that Kathleen was such a big help in getting my Amazon store back in shape after it was neglected. I've already seen an impact with sales up 142% versus last month. This comment I really love that she put in here. Kathleen is such an expert, but I really appreciated that she didn't make me feel dumb for asking questions. There are no dumb questions when it comes to selling on Amazon. In fact, there are just no dumb questions, because Amazon's constantly changing. And I think that's one of the best things about the course is that I'm going to keep it updated every single time something changes. I'm going to update the course so that it's easy for you. You're going to save a ton of time and a ton of money. Natalie said, I have no idea how I would have launched such a fantastic Amazon setup if I hadn't worked with Kathleen at Coble Consulting. So, we have very happy clients, very happy customers, and just for you, because you're watching this webinar and because you are taking initiative, you're ready to grow your small business on Amazon, bonuses for joining for the next 24 hours only. So if you're watching this, you can use the code to get $300 off. Use the code earlybird. This is going to expire tomorrow. So if you're watching this, you're watching the replay, I hope you get this in time. Use the code earlybird, because that's going to take the price down from $19.97 to $697. So now it's only $697 if you decide to purchase in the next 24 hours. You'll get rewarded for acting fast, taking action, and launching in the next 30 days. Your second bonus that you will get, again, if you join before the class starts on Monday, so this isn't 24 hours, but basically your second bonus is going to be, I am personally going to I'm going to be your first Amazon sale. So any product that you list that's under $100, if you join the class now before Monday, before we officially get started, I am going to be your first Amazon sale. So I'm very excited to buy all of my students' all my new students' products on Amazon and test them out. And that also gives you more opportunity, and that maybe I'll do a product review for you. It's a good bonus there. All right. And then I have one more bonus for you. I am going to give you, so this is going to be after you launch. I'm not trying to overwhelm you with more steps to do in the next 30 days, right? We got to stay focused. We got to stay on target. But bonus number 3 is I am going to give you my course on how to manage your Amazon sales channel like a pro. So if you're going to be managing it, great. You can go through the training. If you have your assistant or someone on your team that's going to be doing it, you can just hand that right over to them. There are video trainings, there are templates, there are checklists. It is perfect for post-launch, the perfect insider content to hand over to your team and help you grow your Amazon sales channel. So these are the 3 bonuses that you get if you join before Monday, and you only get to use the early bird code to get $300 off for the next 24 hours. So act quickly on that. Let's see here, I'm frozen. Hang on one second. All right. So like I said, why wait? Go ahead, start. We are starting officially on Monday. The doors close on Monday, November 15th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So you won't be able to enroll past Monday. I know we have a few days since we're going live here, but I want to give people time to think about it. But I also want to reward those people who are acting quickly and signing up right now. So make sure you use the code EARLYBIRD to get $300 off for the next 24 hours. If not, that's okay too. You're still getting 50% off. So if you miss the 24-hour window, don't worry about it. You're still going to get the 50% off price of $997. Go to mastersandmarketplace.com/start. And in case you just needed a little bit more feedback from some of the amazing people that I've worked with, Dana Malstaff, who I just love, she's the CEO of Boss Mom. I can't imagine living without Kathleen. When I decided to put my Boss Mom products up on Amazon, I had no idea where to start or even if it was possible. Kathleen guided me through that process in a way that was so easy and simple that I can't imagine having ever done it without her. If you've even thought about putting your products on Amazon, Kathleen is your lady. I heart your face. Well, I heart your face too, Dana. And I had so much fun setting up your Amazon store. So take it from Dana, take it from Melissa, who says she knows just about everything there is to know about selling on Amazon. And she is diligent about updating her students and clients on the ever-changing rules and regulations of Amazon sales. I would recommend her course and her services to anyone thinking of starting their own Amazon store. She can and will make an enormous impact on your first launch and the future of your business. So Melissa believes in the system, and Bertia as well. I'm so grateful for Kathleen. She helped set up my Amazon shop and has been such a blessing in guiding this part of my business journey. So take it from me, take it from my fellow entrepreneurs and small business owners that I've worked with and taught. It's only going to cost you $997 if you sign up before Monday, and I'm going to hold your hand and we're going to get your small business live selling on Amazon. Go to mastersandmarketplace.com/start. All right, go ahead, take action, get started today. There's the link where you can go sign up. If you have additional questions, if you need help or support of any kind, please email me directly at hello@mastersandmarketplace.com, or go ahead and join today at mastersandmarketplace.com/start. All right, so that brings us to the end of the webinar here. If you have any questions that I've not answered, please reach out via email or go ahead and sign up for the course. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to work with the small business owners that are going to be joining over the next week. I've seen, like I said, we've launched hundreds of small businesses on Amazon. It's so fun for us because we know exactly what we're doing, and we just like to make it so easy for everyone. We take the mystery out of launching on Amazon, and how do you grow your business using this giant force that is the Amazon marketplace. So I hope this training and this webinar has been really helpful and informative. I tried to keep it under an hour. We went just over that hour, but I hope it's been worth it. And even if you're not ready to join the course, look at the steps. And I really want you to consider launching your small business on Amazon before the holidays, because I'm telling you, you're going to miss out on sales. You're going to miss out on sales. And especially if you don't, and especially with the amount of people that are buying things, not only on Amazon, but online these days, there are going to be sellers that run out of inventory that you can be there as a backup, right? To sell your products. Like there are going to be customers searching for items that are out of stock or not available on Amazon, because those businesses may not know what they're doing, or their supply chains are interrupted. So Amazon is just a huge opportunity, and there's literally never been a better time in Q4 to launch. So again, go join today. Check it out, mastersofmarketplace.com/start. You'll get the 3 bonuses if you sign up in the next 24 hours, and we will start officially next Monday, but you can go ahead and get started with watching the welcome video and watching the video on how to set up your account, because that's going to be the first step, is to get your seller account set up. And there's actually a really cool extra feature that I can't talk about unless you sign up. So if you sign up, you'll see that you get some additional support if you're signing up for a new seller account, and we're going to help you with that. So go ahead, mastermarketplace.com/start, or if you have questions, please email me before Monday, November 15th, before we close the cart, at hello@mastersofmarketplace.com. This has been so fun, and I hope really informative. And I can't wait to see who I'm going to be helping, who I'm going to be taking down the path and launching on Amazon. And I can't wait to buy your stuff. I have a lot of holiday shopping I need to start doing really soon. So this has been really fun. I hope it's been informative and helpful for you. Please reach out if you have any questions, and I hope to see you in the course, The Smarts Method to Launching Your Small Business on Amazon, in the next 30 days. All right. See you there.